Hello, welcome to week 2 of our 21-22 school year. I'm happy you are here and ready to continue our learning journey together. Your perseverance to finish an entire remote learning first week of school has certainly not been left unnoticed by me and probably many of, or if not all of your teachers you have. In our course last week, we were able to join and establish an interactive presence in the Google Classroom. We were able to access and navigate the course website and its various resources. We were able to respond to lesson prompts and interact anonymously using the back channel chat webpage application. And we were able to enter and connect with small groups using a breakout room protocol that provides links to resources that will hopefully help us manage and engage each other in small group discussions. This week, we will continue to pursue identifying, defining, negotiating our classroom norms, expectations, and procedures. By the end of this week, we should have a nearly finished draft document that we can all agree upon and use as a guiding document for our remote and in-person project-based learning studies throughout the academic year. In addition, if our online pacing permits, we will begin to delve into some of the content for our course. As we work throughout this week, I will continue to observe and monitor our progress and pacing in order to transition into more meatier topics that are listed and stated on our course syllabus, hopefully starting towards the end of this week or hopefully definitely by the beginning of next week. For those of you who might find the pacing a bit slow, I'll work with you to find ways to augment your faster pace in the future. For those of you who find the pacing too fast, I'll work to find ways to scaffold exercises and small group and class discussions that help you along the way. For those of you who find the pace just right, please feel free to share constructive feedback with me in a way that you feel will help us maintain our studies and projects. I hope that by the end of this week, your class will be able to articulate and align your class expectations with your own personal learning values and goals. Individually, I hope that you will be able to express how your remote learning space and environment helps you pursue your values and goals in a focused, structured manner moving forward in our studies. Before ending this video, I'd like to share a digital learning organizational tip that a former grade 8 student of mine shared with me last semester. If you're like me, you find it difficult to keep track of all of your open tabs in Google Chrome. At any one time in preparation for class, during a synchronous lesson, or as I grade or evaluate work, I find myself clumsily cycling through tabs that do not necessarily relate to my most pressing task at hand. At this point, it is also good to mention that the least amount of open tabs will help your computer's working memory and increase the performance on your device. With this said, multiple tabs are nearly impossible to avoid during certain times in the day. Now, Google Chrome provides a feature or two that helps me organize my digital space a little bit more effectively using the Pin tab feature and the new Group tab feature. As you can see here, I have a number of Pin tabs towards the left of my screen. Generally, I pin the main sites I commonly access throughout the day, such as Gmail, such as Google Drive, Google Calendar, and Keep. And I also can tab the school's resources for me to easily access by using the Pin tab feature. To pin a tab, you just hover over the tab and simply right-click on the tab and select Pin. When you do that, the tab will be moved to the left side of the screen. That is easily accessible and doesn't take up much space on your screen, so your digital real estate on your computer screen is saved. Now, You'll notice that to the right, you'll see several tabs with colors that I have here. These tabs actually represent groups of tabs that are easily organized for certain timely projects or tasks that I perform. More often than not, these tabs are categorized by my daily workflow and change as I transition from one task to another. As you can see, I have a planning group tab, I have a current lesson tab, and I also have a grading tab as well. Now, you can see that as I click on them, they're color coded, so it's easy to identify and easily to consolidate when I'm not particularly working on that task at hand. Now, to group a tab, simply right-click on a tab and click Add Tab to New Group. Okay, you can add it to one of these groups, or you can obviously click New Group. I'll click New Group, and here I can name this tab Reflection, and then I click New Tab in Group. Now, I can obviously go to another website and add that website, or I can actually take a current tab and go here and drop. Now I have a group of 3 tabs, and maybe I need to go to a website that will obviously help me complete the task for this group. So you can see how using the Pin tab and the group features, you can easily keep track of your open tabs, transition your digital resources from upcoming tasks, and maximize your digital screen's workspace. In this manner, you can pursue creative organizational strategies to optimize your digital learning environment like a boss. Thanks for watching.